back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm JaMya. In today's video, as you guys have read by the title, I'm going to be doing a full face using Juvia's Place. I have honestly been wanting to try their products for the longest. I recently ordered them, and honestly they came in faster than expected, but we got our products. So I have really pretty much everything from Juvia's Place besides their gloss. They don't have a primer, and I don't think they have like brow products, and they were sold out of the lip products that I really wanted, so I didn't get that. I just used like my regular lips products. In this video, I'm just going to be doing a full face using Juvia's products. I have their foundation, their concealers, setting powders, highlight, a blush palette, pretty much everything. So if you guys want to see how I got this flawless look using Juvia's Place, then make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel first, and let's just go ahead and hop right into this video. Alright you guys, so we're starting off with the brows. You guys already know the vibe if you are not new to my channel. So we are using a full face of Juvia's Place products. I'm so excited, but they do not have a primer, so we're going to go ahead and use the Poreless Putty Primer. This is listed as one of my favorite primers. You guys can go check that video out up above. Moving on to foundation, I'm just going to be using the shade Sticks, and this is in the shade Dominica. I'm literally in love with this foundation because I've never used a shade stick before. I've always used liquid foundations. And another thing, I bought this online and it literally matches my skin so perfectly, so give me a congratulations down below, because you guys know I already struggle with that a lot. As you guys can tell, I switched out my brush for a sponge to blend it out first, because the sponge just seemed like it works better to blend out everything first and then go over it with my brush. But another thing that I noticed with this foundation is that it's more of like a light to medium coverage, so I had to build it up to make it more of like a full coverage foundation, but other than that, it was pretty good. So I'm going to be using the I Am Magic concealers, and this one is in the shade 17, and I just basically use this as concealer. I put it under my eyes, on my nose, and on my chin, and I'm just going to go ahead and go in with the shade number 8, and I use this more as a contour. I rarely use liquid contours. I always bronze up my face, but we're just going to try something different. So I just added some concealer to my eyelids just to prime them for the look we're going for today, and I'm just going to be basically blending out this concealer. One thing I want to mention to you guys is not to use as much as concealer as I did, because this product is very much full coverage. The consistency is great, but it's just very much full coverage, and it will get everywhere and it'll take a long time to blend out. But when I used my contour, it kind of just evened out everything, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. But now I'm just going to be blending out on my nose and then pretty much around my face. Now around my face, it looked a little bit crazy at first, but I promise you, when you blend out the concealer around your face and also in the inside of your face, it kind of just comes together and looks way better than what it does now. So blending is key when it comes to using a lot of product like I did, but everything just turned out right, so it's fine. So after blending everything out, I just added a little bit more concealer on my nose just to have a really nice contour, because you guys know I love my nose being snatched. You know I love the nose being snatched, but I just added a little bit more concealer. Moving on to setting powder, I'm just using the I Am Magic setting powder in the shade Kalahari. I think that's how you pronounce it. But this just kind of reminds me of like a banana setting powder, so it was really nice. I really liked it, and I'm just basically putting this all over the concealed areas where I applied my concealer. And I'm just going to let that set in for a little bit. Going into the Nomad Palette, I literally love the packaging on all these products. I just wanted to mention that. But we're starting off with this burnt orange shade. They don't have a shade name for these, but I'm just applying this on my crease and moving it up towards my brow bone. To deepen up my crease, I'm just going to be using this medium brown shade and kind of blending it in with that burnt orange shade. For my lid, I'm using this beautiful golden shade, and I'm just applying this all over my lid. And I'm just going to deepen up my outer corner by using this darker brown shade. And I'm kind of just blending that in with that golden shade and all over the rest of my eye. Just to smooth out everything, I'm just blending basically all over. This eye look is pretty simple and pretty easy to follow. It's not really that difficult, so I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. I'm just deepening up my crease using that medium brown shade and then using that golden shade on my eyelid. And then I'm going to blend it out on the outer corner with the dark brown shade. And basically just blending out everything together to make everything look smooth and nice. Going back into the face, I'm using the Saharan Blush Volume 2 palette, and I'm using the shade Tau as a blush, and then I'm going to use the shade Yara And I'm just using this shade to bronze up my face a little bit. I just really thought this would work amazing as a bronzer, so I'm just using that as a bronzer, and I'm also applying that to my nose. For highlighter, I'm just using the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3, and I'm just applying this all over my highlighted areas where I normally apply my highlighter. And this highlighter is so freaking pigmented, and I'm literally in love with this highlighter. Now that I'm finished with my highlighter, I'm just going to set my face like normal. And this is the final look. This is what my makeup is looking like. If you guys enjoyed me using a full face of Juvia's products, give me a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. If you guys are not subscribed, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Ryan Little.